All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP family. Appreciate your guys' support. Continue supporting for these daily unbiased updates. So let's take a look at what's happening. We're going to, go more into depth as to one of the articles that, Ripple posted about tokenization, the importance of that. And that just shows you what's really happening, for Ripple and obviously the XRP ledger, and which of course will impact the price of XRP. But before we get started, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So you could see this for yourself. Breaking news right now. So if you're a crypto holder right now, this is massive. This is a massive news, and the price action doesn't show this right now, but this is bigger than you expect. So you could see US inflation falls to 2.9%, lower than expectations. And we know, when this tends to happen, there's more sense of relief within the space, especially over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks. We know what's been happening, a lot of recession talks. So this is, a massive surprise for riskier assets like Bitcoin, like XRP, like Solana. These are considered riskier assets. And, when interest rates drop, which will be a cut in September, riskier assets like crypto is more attractive to investors. So it's really, really big news. Obviously, the market isn't seeing that right away a reaction because of course elections of course still are happening, but I do believe this is a massive news towards the right direction that you really want to see. And a lot of conversations regarding the super cycle, that we're in a super cycle. Again, let me know your personal thoughts down below. I think we still have a lot of time for us to kind of figure that out, especially till December. That's the time frame that I'm giving myself to kind of get a little bit of a rough idea as to what's happening. But we're going to take it one step at a time. The price of XRP is around 57 cents. It's actually up 1.6% in Bitcoin comparative, and that is due to dominance index actually falling below 57%, which actually has been skyrocketing. But let's take a closer look at this right here. We're really going to go in more depth, but before I do that, I want to really show you guys what's happening, and this shows you the market sentiment. You can see this for yourself. This is just from viewers that follow me on my channel, and if you want to take parts of these polls, do hit the bell icon down below so you're notified every time I make these polls. But you can see I asked the community members, how many of you hold XRP? 887 votes have come in the last 13 hours, and about 38% are saying yes, and about 62% are saying no thanks, that they don't own any. And in the comments, you're seeing obviously the XRP followers, battling it out with the other community members. But it's a very interesting thing. But I do believe, and you guys know, if you've been following my channel from the beginning, I'm not one of the people out here that will overhype things up. I tell you what's really happening. And in terms of developments that XRP, Ripple is announcing, it's just amazing, and it tells you what's happening. What does the future look like? And I think tokenization is a game changer. XRPL ledger will change the game, considering what we're looking at, and if everything plays out as it's looking like these announcements are showing, then I do believe that things are going to look great in the upcoming future. So you could see this for yourself. Last month, Ripple and Archax announced a groundbreaking extension to their collaboration, set to bring hundreds of millions of dollars worth of tokenized real-world assets to the XRP ledger. And if you've been following the channel, we've been talking about these real-world assets, and this is being talked about so much over the course of the last, I would say, 12 months. If you kind of go back 12 months ago, before that, real-world assets weren't even that big of a thing, and now you're seeing so many people talking about that, and it just shows you what kind of shift we're in right now. This collaboration is not just a milestone for Ripple and Archax, but a monumental development for builders, developers, and users within the XRPL community. The enhanced collaboration between Ripple and Archax unlocks a plethora of opportunities for developers and builders on the XRP ledger. With financial institutions now able to tokenize their RWAs on the XRPL, the stage is set for the wave of innovation, application, and services. And now some people are going to come out and say, what financial institution, man, you guys need to be doing your research, because there's a lot of central banks that are partnering, with Ripple. Of course, people people are going to come out and say, well, none here in North America. But obviously there's some insider news speculation, again, some unconfirmed news that there's some big banks here in North America also partnering, but you have some confirmed ones across the world, and that is huge, and that shows you what direction these big entities, organizations are looking at the XRP ledger and how they could use and incentivize out of this. So you could see this for yourself. This is the beauty. Now listen to this. This is the beauty of doing the real world assets, tokenizing them on the XRP ledger. So the creation of new financial instruments. So developers can leverage tokenized RWAs to build novel financial products that were previously difficult, if not possible, to implement. Enhance DeFi. So more liquidity and diversified assets open up a new avenue for DeFi solutions, especially at an institutional level. Especially institution, this would be a game changer, especially RWAs. When you kind of just sit just for a moment and really think about tokenizing some things that you're unable to do, how much of a groundbreaking step that would be in the financial sector and how we do business. Because let's face it, look at how many steps there are to buy a property. Just think about it, just real estate. How many different steps do you usually go through? You have to sit with a lawyer, you have to pay fees, you also have to obviously get the inspection done. You also have to check if there's been some things that are not correctly mentioned in the real estate, like a house or like a building that you're buying. There's so much that goes into it, and this is where tokenization comes and changes the game. Obviously it's not going to be happening overnight. It's going to take some time to get to that level, but it is looking like that will be the future as to how things work. But let's continue. So the best of both worlds. RWAs have relatively stable valuations and immense volume, yet lack many strong characteristics inherent in the blockchain technology. Through tokenization, RWAs maintain their benefit while also benefiting from transparent, fractionalization, global liquidity, and near immediate transaction settlement. Insane stuff. And of course, key features of XRPL for tokenization. If you want to go more into depth, I will kind of leave this whole article. But one thing that I love that caught my attention that I wanted to share with you guys is this: access to diverse assets. So users will have the ability to invest in and trade wider range of tokenized assets, including equities, debt instruments, and money market funds. Increase liquidity. Tokenized RWAs can improve market liquidity, providing users with more opportunities to buy, sell, and trade assets efficiently. And transparent security, which is a massive one. This again is a huge plus point. Leveraging the XRPL's transparent blockchain infrastructure ensures that users' transactions are verifiable, and this is a huge deal. And big players are starting to realize this, and you could see the renewed collaboration between Ripple and Archax is set to transform the XRPL community, driving mainstream adoption of blockchain technology in the financial markets. For builders, developers, and users, this collaboration opens up the world of possibilities, from creating cutting-edge financial instruments to accessing a diverse range of tokenized assets. As the XRPL continues to evolve, it stands as the forefront of real-world asset tokenization, paving the way for the future of finance. Amazing. Love this. And again, we tend to focus more on, the Ripple price. And, speaking about the Ripple price, I've been quite clear about this from the beginning on my channel. I personally believe Ripple's fair value right now in this market value should have been around the 70 to 80 cents mark. That's my personal projection. But of course, as to what has happened, and on top of that, circulation supply increasing, the tokenomics, obviously the sophisticated investors don't really like that, and that could also be a triggering factor, but I do believe that won't be a big a reason why the price of XRP stays stagnant. I do believe we will see the price as soon as Bitcoin. Now, you pretty much want to be taking a look at Bitcoin now, because if this time around Bitcoin touches its all-time high, I believe XRP will get to that level that we've been speaking about on my channel, if you've been following the channel, of course. So didn't really pull out the charts in this update, more about the massive news with Ripple and Archax, which of course was announced last month, but really paints a better picture as to what's really happening for the XRP ledger. So I'm very, very excited to see what we hear more in terms of that. And some people don't understand that XRP is tied with the XRP ledger because if it is the native token of the XRP ledger. And obviously, people are going to come and say, what about the RLUSD? It just decreases volatility. I still do believe that XRP is going to be playing a crucial role in these developments. But let's see what happens. Of course, if you did watch the SBI announcement that I made yesterday, that was a breaking news as well. In that you could really see they're actually incentivizing people that are actually purchasing NFTs through the marketplace in XRP. So in order for you to even incentivize that, you actually need to hold XRP. So let me know down below what you guys personally think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.